New tonight, Texas lawmakers are getting a big push to pay for full-day pre-K. More than 40 organizations joined forces at the state capitol for the Power of Pre-K Day.
CBS House's Betty Cross is live in North Austin tonight. And Betty, right now, the state only pays for half-day programs, and many groups think that's really hurting young students.
The Austin School District certainly thinks so. In fact, AISD sees so much value in a full-day pre-K that it pays for the extra 3 hours of instruction time. But other school districts like Del Valle and others in Central Texas say they simply can't afford to fund a full-day program, which is why the Texas legislature is being asked to step up. The Texas legislature is being called on to stop the yo-yo of inconsistent funding for full-day pre-K. Today, 40 organizations converged on the state capitol, saying the ups and downs in state funding is hurting the state's disadvantaged 4-year-olds.
Kids that participate in a full instructional day, that full day of pre-K, do better than kids who are in a half-day program.
Laura Koenig with the E3 Alliance researches the impact of full-day versus half-day pre-K programs. In the simplest terms, a full-day pre-K can be the difference between these competitive yo-yo artists and these novices.
Kids who start off with a quality pre-K program are 3 times more likely to be ready for kindergarten.
I get to work with the same students and families.
Jennifer Robert is a kindergarten teacher. Today she described the kindergarten experience for a former student who didn't have access to a quality full-day pre-K.
Sarah typically mumbled in short 3-word sentences and sounded much younger than an average 5-year-old.
Sarah started kindergarten only knowing the letters in her name and a few numbers. A few years later, the teacher says she continues to struggle to catch up.
I have seen Sarah grow tremendously in her social, emotional, and academic progress, but she is still noticeably behind most of her peers who attended a high-quality pre-K program.
Now, organizers of the Power of Pre-K Day say that they are more optimistic than they've ever been that lawmakers will pass this funding for full-day pre-K. They say every finance bill that is on the table, at least right now, includes funding for the full-day pre-K. Reporting live, Betty Cross, CBS Austin News.
If your childhood dream was to become an